Hey guys, what is going on? This is Bo3 here once again today, and this is going to be a commentary over a Black Ops 3 arena gameplay. I believe it was Combine Hardpoint. Yep, that's what it was. On my screen, I can only see like a little window of the map, so I won't really be able to follow along as much as I want to with the recording. But that's okay. This is one of my first videos where I've ever like talked over a recording before, so if this doesn't turn out good, please excuse it. Just a beginner still at this whole YouTube thing. And also, I really couldn't do anything about the quality of this video. It's not going to be the best because this is actually recorded off the PS4 game capture. I just saw myself off the map there. That was great. Yeah, but this was recorded off the PS4 game capture because my Elgato HD60 wasn't running at this time. And I'm pretty sure the quality isn't going to be as good with the PS4 game capture. I really didn't look over it. I will after this. I like record over this, obviously. But if it's really bad, then I just won't upload it. We'll just see how it goes. But either way, with this video, I wanted to point out a few things of, number one, why have I not been uploading as much as I want to. Pretty much, one of the biggest things is I just didn't have enough time. I was putting together like a montage of some of my best AW clips. But I really knew that a lot of people just didn't like that game. And really, if I put out an AW montage when Black Ops 3 is out, who really would want to see that? Like, who would want to view that, you know? I mean, I did get a little bit of it done, so if that's something you guys want to see, then maybe I will post it. I mean, that's for time to come. I doubt really anyone would want to. I mean, including myself. I mean, I honestly, I liked AW. I mean, you can call me Jetpack if you want to. I mean, I used my movement, just like everyone really should have in that game. But honestly, AW wasn't a bad game. You know, I liked it. I enjoyed playing it. It was like probably the first COD where I actually took competitive seriously. Even though I still wasn't the 360, but I still played UMGs every day, did Twitter tournaments, did all that. It was a great time. I'm never going to forget the time that I had in W. And I met like a lot of good players, a lot of good friends. And it was just a great time, to be honest with you. So I was working on the AW montage. That's why I really wasn't uploading. Um, also, a lot of my clips, just like I don't. It might even be in this one too. Like my computer fan was like just showing up in the background. It was like really loud and annoying. Like I don't know why it was like that. Um, just really frustrating because obviously my like recordings were messing up a lot. Like I let you guys know about that before. Um, you know, it just kind of sucks. But either way, getting away from all the depressing stuff. This is, I believe this was day 2 of the release of Black Ops 3. Um, Day 1 I struggled a little bit. I still played good, definitely. But day 2, which is what you're watching, I definitely stepped it up, played better. I was a lot more consistent. I always dropped 30 plus in arena. I'll respawn. S&D I did pretty good, I'd say. Hardpoint I think is definitely my strongest game type in this game. Um, Honestly, with uplink, it's kind of weird in this game. I don't think that it's going to be a competitive game type in this game just because it's more of a W thing, and I don't really think that it's really that good, to be honest. I only played like 1 or 2 maps of it, so I don't know. I'll give it another chance, but just remember that in the beginning of AW, you know, everyone said, "Oh yeah, uplink needs to be taken out, everything," and then it became a lot of people's favorite game type, and it was so exciting to watch, especially at the beginning of the game. Like the first tournament, I remember, Optic versus FaZe Grand Finals. Some of the best games were the uplinks. It was just insane. Um, Honestly, the same thing could happen in this game. You never know. Just, you know, obviously time will tell. I just saw myself choke a lot of shots there. Please excuse that. Um, Also, um, in this gameplay, I'm using the DMP. I'm pretty sure I had FMJ, long barrel, and grip, I'm pretty sure. Um, and then I had on the Reaper scythe, or skith, whatever you want to call it. I like to call it skith, but apparently it's scythe. I don't even know. But, honestly, the specialist thing, I was kind of like not really into it when like it first came out. Like I didn't want anything to do with it. and I don't really know what's gonna happen with competitive with it. But honestly, it's not as bad as you would think coming into the game. I mean, honestly, it kind of brings in the competitive nature. I mean, at the same time, kind of not. Obviously, we're gonna see what MLG is gonna announce in ESL and Activision, everything. Whoever's working on like the competitive rule set, um, what all the rules, maps, and everything are gonna be for the time being. I'm really excited for that, so I can finally actually start playing full out competitive because I played a few GBs so far, and it's just like regular like pub stomping modes. Like it's not really anything competitive yet, so it's kind of hard to really get into the competitive mindset. And if you're not really able to play GBs because you're just playing like public mode matches, so it's kind of stupid in that sense. But the game just came out, so you just gotta give it some time. I did notice something too yesterday. A lot of times the servers did go down, but near like the end of the night, like we were finding like arena matches like that, like so fast. But like before, like we weren't finding it at all. Like it'd take like 10 minutes to find a match, and obviously like the ban and protect system, if you guys haven't seen that, that takes like 5 minutes in itself. Especially if a lot of people like aren't like picking what they want and just like let the whole like 30 seconds pass like for their turn. It's just kind of frustrating when you see people do that. But overall, definitely, I love this game. And I know, like, a lot of times, like, before, or, like, right when a Call of Duty comes out, everyone says, oh, this Call of Duty's not like any other one. I'm telling you guys, this COD is nothing like any other COD. It doesn't just, this is my opinion, it doesn't feel at all like AW, doesn't feel at all like Black Ops 2, doesn't feel at all like any of these games, okay? I mean, like, some of the guns kind of remind me of Black Ops 2, like the VMP. This is pretty much the PDW at the beginning of Black Ops 2, except for it has 10 less bullets. And the Vesper is pretty much a Scorpion, except for 2 less bullets, I'm pretty sure. I think that the VMP is the best gun of the game, personally. A lot of good guns in this game, to be honest with you. I also really like the M8. I think that's the second best. SMGs definitely are the kings in this game. I haven't really used the Shiva. I know a lot of people have been talking about that. I haven't really used the Man of War either. I think the Vesper is a pretty good gun. It just, if you're in a like head-to-head gunfight, like close up, like close range, you really shouldn't lose it. I mean, it's basically a Scorpion, but it really doesn't have good range. The Scorpion did have pretty good range. That's the only thing that it's not like the Scorpion, but it's still almost identical to the Scorpion. Treyarch usually does things like that. They like take things from their old games and pretty much put it into their new ones. And hey, if the game was good before that, why try to fix something that's not broken? You can just like keep on doing things that are similar. And you know, I agree with that. You know, I don't want something that's just completely new. If something was good, then I would want to play it again. So Black Ops 2, a lot of people loved, including me. Honestly, I loved the game like when it was out. You know, like I played it pretty much just Black Ops 2 when Ghost was out, because I wasn't really a huge fan of Ghost, to be honest. But it was a good game. You know, a little bit too slow paced for me, but overall it was a good game. Just Black Ops 3 though, this is gonna be a great year. I'm already loving it. I think that I'm gonna really shine in this game, to be honest. That's not being cocky. That's just, you know, being confident, and I really hope that I do. And I want to surround myself with good teammates, good friends. And I'm playing with some pretty good people right now in this video. I was playing with them all day yesterday and the day before that on the day of the release. It's just been a great time with friends and everything. And I can honestly say that something that I didn't like from AW is public matches were probably like one of the most boring things ever, more boring than they've ever been. And with Ghost 2 it was like that, but in this game, I can legit play public matches all day if I really needed to. Like if Arena was down, or if UMG or Game Battles is down, I could play public matches and still have fun. Maybe it's because the game just came out and I'm still getting used to it, having fun, learning new things. But they really are fun. I mean, I haven't learned all the maps yet. I've played this map a few times. I like this map, honestly. It's Combine. Yeah, it's Combine. but I haven't even learned all the maps yet. Like maps are pretty big in this game. There's not a lot of maps, I don't think, but it's gonna take a little bit of time to learn. And my first 2 days so far in Black Ops 3, let me tell you something, it's just been amazing. It's been just absolutely great. Already, you know, they're like right like on it with like fixing bugs and glitches, because Arena had a lot of them, and they fixed it like by the end of the night, like end of the day, and it was honestly it's great, honestly. And the PS4 is great. I'm loving the system so far. One thing that I just didn't like about the PS4 is that I tried to talk through party chat, like I was setting it up. I had to connect my A40s through USB for it though, and with that, it kind of combined like the voice and game audio into the same thing. So if I increase the game volume and increase the chat volume and just mess it up, so I couldn't really sound horror. But I'm pretty sure Skype is fixing that issue. I'm still testing out with that. But other than that, guys, this has been the video, and Black Ops 3 so far is just an amazing game, and I highly recommend, if you haven't got it already, to get it. I'm having a blast, honestly. And this has been your boys and Taxi, guys, and I'll see you later.